curry coconut milk thingy. Hope y'all are having a good one. Happy Monday. I've got my sweet potatoes soaking over here. That was in the thumbnail. So they're pretty dirty. It's just an easier way to see, it's not requiring much scrubbing. Because I pre-soaked them. Oh, you know what I need to do before I get into this? I need to get cutting board. Because I'm going to cut some of these. I'll just use a small one for now. And then I have to cut some onion and garlic and stuff like that. But this is from our sweet potato harvest. I just wanted to get some process, get some going. Because there's 14 pounds I've got to do. So these I'm just going to do as a side dish. I might do some more later because we really, really love this dish. And I can make a huge batch of it and I'm going to freeze it. So, alright. So I have the sweet potatoes soaking over here. I'm peeling them. Then I have a big pot here with water. And I'm just going to cut these into chunks. Because I like a chunky curry. Kind of more like a stew. So it is, I'm in Atlanta, so it's in the sky. Well, today, actually, I just planted some broccoli. Today we planted cabbages, kale, more carrots, more beets. So, I know I took off from music trivia, but trying to make up for it in lives because I didn't even post a Saturday garden tour, really. I went live with that rather than videotaping and editing and all that stuff. I need to go back in and do my post-production stuff. All right. It's amazing what a good peeler will do. I have, oh my gosh. Sharp knives and sharp peelers. And make a world of difference. Naughty Rhymes, how are you today? Let's see. Thanks, Rohan. All right, so the fatter the ouch, I poked myself. So this is about the size of these. But these are really skinny. That's why I chose these. These are skinnier sweet potatoes that we grew. These didn't produce these long and skinny. They're almost more like fat carrots. So sometimes it's hard to get a good perspective on things. But did y'all do anything fun this weekend? We just worked in the gardens. Feels good to get that one new garden setup done. Finally. So. All right. More going in. All right. Next. This one's gnarly. This one. It's like a donut. It's like a sweet potato bracelet. Hey, Bayron. Hey, Kevin. How's it going? Bake the skins for sweet potato chips. Thank you for that tip, Hunter. You know what I've been looking at, Hunter? I've been looking at dehydrators. But I want a dehydrator that has the fan in the back. The ones with the fan below make me nervous. If you drop food down there, you're either going to mess up the elements or you're going to start a fire. And I think a back end element, back wall element, maybe. Besides being safer, I think your distribution of your air and heat will be much better with it on the back wall instead below or above. So I am peeling sweet potatoes that I grew in my garden, Kevin. Then I'm going to make this really good dish with chickpeas and coconut and chilies, garlic, onion. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. I have this recipe on my already posted. It's just I wanted to go live, hang out with a bunch of people today. So that's what we're doing. Get my watch hours up. Ain't gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie. It's the best way to do it. But I appreciate any likes. If you like my video, appreciate it. 2 or 3 people. Can I? Admin. Admin. You're not even asking to be a mod. You're asking to be an admin. Wow. I admire your tenacity. And I'm going to have to cut this in half to get it all peeled. Yeah, I think I need to invest in a dehydrator next year. That'll be my next thing. But I need to get rid of some stuff. Like I have and I know, but it's going to hang out on the counter anyway. But I need to, if I'm going to bring something in the house, I need to get rid of something. And I think of all the kitchen stuff that I have that I would get rid of is probably, I have like an electric wok for hot pots is what we buy it for. I don't ever use it for walking because it has, it's Teflon coated. So, not proper. This one I'm going to leave, since it's so skinny, I'm going to leave it whole. I'll probably do the same with this one. I don't know. I don't know. Hunter, I've missed you. What's been up? What's going on? You going live today? I sent you an email with some musician on YouTube that I'm really liking these days from, he's a he's an R&B, like old school jams from Mississippi. I love the way he handles trolls. He's pretty funny. All right. My shoulder's getting sore. Yeah, I bet you have been. I know you have been. But I've been thinking about you a lot. So, what is that red thing? Is that a gas can? No, it's not. It's a soil tester to test your garden soil. That's what that is. But the way things are growing, I don't know. I haven't had to break it open. There's no amending this soil right now. I think this soil that I got is going to grow things fine for a few years before it'll need amendments, really. It's just chock-a-block full. Chock-a-block full. And plus we'll be adding, since we added wood and sticks and everything to the bottom of the garden, we'll have to add soil over time. And so we'll just add more of that soil on top. So yeah, we definitely won't be amending any soil for a while. I'm going to do small. Sometimes like actually I'll do that with these too. In potatoes, if I'm making potato salad or something, I'll cut some that are really small so that they kind of cook down first and kind of help to thicken things a bit. And I do that on my potato salad because I think it just makes a creamier tasting potato salad. All right, and we got a few. All right. Oh man, I cut into this tomato today. This big one. This was like a 13 point something ounce tomato. It is delightful. It was delicious. Now tomorrow I'm going to come on live. I'm going to stuff peppers tomorrow. I have a big bowl of peppers I need to get stuffed. So I've never done them before, and I was contemplating what I wanted to do, like vegetables and a bread thing, or a meat and a rice thing. I think it's going to be a meat and a rice thing. Hey, Grandma Teresa, good to see you. Yummy food after you're done cooking. I wish, Kevin. I wish. You probably don't live anywhere near me. But, and this is actually going in the freezer. So, I have this meal, you know, I have a recipe for this meal already. This is just more of this is kind of how I deal with all my harvest out of the garden. It's just another way. Because these freeze well. Freezes so well. And there have been some days where I've just been so busy and just don't want to cook. And this meal is so hearty and so delicious that I'm fine. I'll just take a bag out of the freezer and warm it up in the microwave. It's good in the summertime too. Even though it's a stew and it's like really hearty, it is still good. I think because the, you know, the tropicalness of the coconut milk flavor in there is good. So, tell you that I'm gonna have all these little sweet potatoes processed and out of my way. That'll be nice, though. That'll be nice. And then they'll leave me with just the big ones. And so the big sweet potatoes, so I still have a huge batch over here. And these, for the most part, they're either larger or longer. Like these, I'm going to boil those. And then I'll just cut them up and freeze them. Either in chunks or rounds, or sometimes I'll slice them, I'll boil them, peel them, boil them, whatever. Slice them into rounds, put them in a baggie. And then I'll just take them out frozen. Put them in a dish, like a casserole dish, flat, with their little rounds. And then I'll just put some butter and I use sugar-free maple syrup. So I just put that on there. Sometimes I use 100% maple syrup that I have. But, yeah, for the most part, it's a really good dish and super easy. Because I like it, again, it's a side I can pop out of the freezer, throw it in the oven, and go on to other things. It's kind of like a dessert, too. Butter, right? I know, I love butter. I use the butter. Oh my gosh, that stuff is so good if you've never tried it. It's expensive, though. Sometimes if it's on sale, I'll splurge. I have two, because the holidays are coming up. It was on sale about a month ago, and I went ahead and bought some for the holidays. But that is really good stuff. No, I use real butter. My dad's cardiologist told him to use real butter, so I don't know. Who knows? Everything you're supposed to do changes from day to day. All right, this one's really tiny. I think this may go in whole. Now I'll cut it in half. It's tiny bit long. I haven't even tasted one of these. I should taste it, huh? Thumbs up are appreciated, y'all. I appreciate some thumbs up. Lord knows I need the help. Oh my gosh. Hunter, if you're still here, did you check out that dude I sent you a link to on email? You probably haven't had time to look at your emails. I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah. I know you've been busy, hon. The unpleasantries of life at times. All right. I knew I'd get tired of peeling these sweet potatoes. Too bad sweet potatoes weren't more round and you could use like one of those apple peelers. Goodness. And there have been a lot of people in rock passing away recently. That's been crazy. What's that about? God dang. We're all getting old. We're all getting old. I think Ace Frehley passed. memory sucks. So, Kevin, did you find me through just a recommended thing, or were you just scrolling through lives? Appreciate you stopping. I do a little bit of everything, Kevin. I've got like car shows that I do, car museums. I just did a big trip to Detroit, and I've been putting out those videos. So I've got a couple car related videos there. Truck pulls, tractor pulls. I do, I have some airplane museum stuff too. What else do I have? Cooking, gardening, travel. It's kind of what I do. A little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right. Look at my potato pile here. It's not looking very big. The thing I like about this dish, you can make it however you want. Okay. I'll be back. That's my timer for the garden sprinkler. Keep everything moist. Moist. Gotta keep it moist. Alright, wash my hands. Now, if we get another big round of beets and carrots, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, I would love that. But I'm trying to get all this processed because beets are ready to harvest. I can't believe it. Those came around fast. So fast. What is that? Some kind of bug attacked this one. I'll just cut around that. Hey, Lulu, what's up, girl? Oh, I didn't know, Kevin. I like cars. That's why I've got it on my channel. But I've got a lot of stuff. Do you ever watch that A&E, what was that show, South Beach? Believe it or not, I was driving from one part of Florida to the other, and I see this. What road is that on? US 19, 17, or whatever in Florida? Or Ford, maybe it's 40. And so I was trying to get over from the East Coast to the West Coast before sundown. And I saw this, I made this right. And then all of a sudden I see like it's an entire freaking car lot of these classic cars. So I stopped and I start videotaping cars. I told my husband, I'm like, look, it's only going to take me a minute. Like 2 hours later. So I guess Ted Vernon, for legal reasons, whatever, ended up moving to Winter Haven, Florida. He has a car lot. It's called Ted Vernon's Classics or something. So yeah, I was there. I met Ted. He had been in a wreck the night before. Oh, you live in